Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Shock and O here. Today I'm gonna bring you an updated video on my combat record and also showing you the best classes to use in Call of Duty, the most essential in fact. And let's start this. So, first one, combat record. So I have a KD of 4.40, win-loss of 5.53, and a score point of 396. 67,000 kills, 2,400 wins. And also, I mainly play TDM, so the stats reflect that as well. You know, KD is important in TDM, and I'm a solo player, or I play with one or two friends. I don't play in a big party, it's not my style. I rather play with one or two players max, and all by myself. And 11 days played, 23 hours, so I do play the game almost every single day. So I have that knowledge, and everything's updated as we go along with the patches. So let's have a look. I have the nuclear, the master killer, and the nuked out. Quite easy. And the weapons, let's check the weapons. So the Kuda, my favorite weapon, as you all know and seen from the videos. And I still have the mantra of saying, use one weapon, use the best weapon and master it. Don't use any gimmicks like pistols and run around thinking you will get better. No, you won't. Use the best weapon, master it. And just look at the special forces. Look back at what Bruce Lee said. You know, if you put so much variety, you won't master anything. And when you come up against good players, you know, if you haven't mastered a gun, you won't master yourself as well. So you will get defeated. So the gun I prefer is the Kuda, 22,000 kills, a KD of 3.81, headshots 1,735, accuracy 26%. And the second gun is the VMP, and this gun is competing with the Kuda. So these two are the best guns, the Kuda and the VMP, as of right now, as of today. And right now, I'm using the VMP more than the Kuda, and on suppress I'll show you soon, because I think they nerfed the Kuda slightly without saying anything, and the VMP feels better. So the VMP have a 3.63 KD and an accuracy of 24%. And accuracy, don't take it too much, guys. I mean, if you have over 20% accuracy, that's generally good, because sometimes you pre-fire and suppress people through a wall or whatever. So obviously that won't count towards your accuracy. It will actually decrease your accuracy stat. So don't think too much about it. And the next is the HVK, very good weapon. Very good, strongly recommended. 3.91 KD with it, 27% accuracy. The Weevil, fun gun to use, very fun actually. But the Kuda and the VMP are the two best weapons, submachine guns right now. So Vespa is good, they nerfed it too much though, they buffed it recently again, but still it's quite bad. KN-44, very good assault rifle. It's between the KN-44 and the Mana 4 for public matches, for the best assault rifles. So if you don't like using the Man of War, use a KN-44, and absolutely melts. I have a 3.91 KD with it, 24% accuracy. But I do prefer the Man of War though, because of that extra accuracy you get with it and the higher damage. So I have a 4.12 KD with it, 26% accuracy. And I'll show you a really good loadout soon. Pharaoh, good weapon, very good weapon in good hands. If you're accurate, can be devastating. But the Kuda and the VMP will trump it though. So the M8A7, very good weapon. It's a competitive gun. The pro players use it, and you pull this out against tryhards. When the map is shut down, everybody's fighting for control, you pull this out. And it's your go-to assault rifle when you're getting melted. Next one is the Dingo. The Dingo is a very good LMG. You can actually rush with it. I have a 3.78 KD with it, 24% accuracy. And yeah, highly recommend it, because the maps are quite small in this game generally, for the most part. And a Brecci, a very overpowered shotgun. And you know, don't abuse it. Use it when they're using it against you, or when they're using other shotguns. Use that against them. And also, if you're playing Exodus, follow my strategy. It works consistently. And of course, the Brecci is the gun I use on Exodus. BRM, very good. You can get lots of nice feeds with it. If you're looking for quad kills, very easy to do it with this on Combine. Razorback, don't really like it. And the rest is there. So let's have a look at the streaks. UAV, counter UAV, helicopter, wraith. Very, very good to use. When it goes off, it does go off. You get a lot of feeds with it, and it can change the game if the enemy team doesn't shoot it down though. The enemies seem to love shooting down my wraith though, for some reason. I have to have a wooded thunder hat for that. I don't know why they keep doing that to me. And the hater, very good as well, but I prefer it in Black Ops 2. Wraps, very, very good. Can change the game, can settle the spawns for you. If you think about it on a deep level I've shown you in the videos, very good tool for settling the spawns. You know, people when they think about the race, they only think about just killing everybody, just rolls around, kills everybody. But if you go deeper than that, if you go beyond that, it actually settles the spawn. And it puts you in powers of positions, because you can go to the power positions easily once you have the wraps off and clear it out. So that's on another topic though. Hellstorm, very underrated. Hardened Sentry, good for locking down positions of the map and controlling the spawns as well. And the Mothership, very, very good streak according to the map used. And Cerberus is good as well, you see it in my videos. And of course I'm a TDM player for the most part. And yeah, my specialist, combat focus. Love combat focus. This is the best specialist in the game in my opinion. I mean, everyone has their preferences, but I've been playing the game a lot. I've had success with it, lots of success in fact. And combat focus is the way to go. And you can see I love the purify as well. I love burning up some campers. You know, when they're sitting in a corner thinking who knows what, the flame touches them and they start panicking. It's a very good sight to see. So let's talk about the classes now. So the first one, streaks. This is to get your streaks. I run this the most, and I get a lot of streaks with it. Highly recommend it. This is my go-to class at the start of a game. So it's a Kuda with silencer and extended mags with 6 Sense and overclock, fast hands, dead silence, awareness. And why overclock? I mean, overclock gives you a specialist ability quicker. So it's better than hardline, because if you get your combat focus, you know, quicker without using hardline, you know, you get more score per kill. So it would make sense to use overclock rather than hardline, which just gives you 100 extra points. So you need to run this loadout for your streaks and follow what I do in the videos. It definitely works, guys, I guarantee it. You've seen the results for yourself. Next one is a ninja class. So because I'm a solo player, sometimes my teammates are not as good and they do quite bad sometimes, so the enemies can get UAVs a lot. So you don't want to be penalized due to your teammates getting killed a lot. So run Ghost on this class if they're spamming UAVs at you. And it definitely is effective. You go behind enemy lines and you mess them up. Next one is the anti-trap class. So it's a suppressed Kuda with rapid fire. And I have hardwired on, that's the difference. Now hardwired doesn't trip the trip mines off, so you can run through it without it tripping off and killing you. So if there's a lot of campers with shock charges and trip mines, you know the ones. There's always a few of them every game you play. You use this and it counters them severely. So you run up behind them, blast them in the head, and you know, make them think twice about using shock charges and trip mines. Just chilling in the corner. So it's a very good class, very effective. And these are all essential classes. You should have all of this loadout right in your class as well. So just follow it. And fire with fire. This is the Brecci class. So if they're spamming shotguns at you, I know it's a popular trend nowadays for the people to use shotguns. You just pull it back out and blast them in their brains again with this. So the Brecci, overpowered, rapid fire, extended mags. That's all you need on it. And the Marshall 16 with fast mags. So 6 Sense, fast hands, awareness, dead silence as usual. Very vital and very effective this class. But obviously don't overuse it. You want to get better, you just don't want to rely on shotguns. But if the enemy team are spamming that against you, you pull this out as well. There's no shame in that. And blast them. And send them a message saying shock and always laughing at you. So the next one is protected. Now sometimes you have maps where the enemy teams are just spamming grenades and stun grenades, and that's very annoying, right? You can imagine. I bet a lot of you experience that. You get stunned, you can't even walk or run. You're just sitting there getting killed by those stuns. So you want to have this class. It's essential. Make it right now, and it will help you a lot. So it's a VMP with quick draw and grip. And instead of dead silence, I have tactical mask. So awareness, tactical mask, fast hands, sixth sense, and flak jacket. So you will be protected, and they can't do any cheap stuff with you. So follow that class as well. Well, the next one is range warfare. This is when they're not really moving. They're sitting back with snipers, Shivas, LMGs. You can run this class, and it's very good on infected as well. So on the bigger maps, run this class, Man-O-War, or you can use a KN44 if you want, but I recommend a Man-O-War. So Man-O-War, Elo, stock, grip, and quick draw. I mean, with this loadout, it really makes a huge difference, and you can really tell when you're playing when you use this loadout. So try it, you'll see the amazing results. And if you don't have the Marshall 16, you can use a RK, or you can use a shock charge to cover your flank. You're not camping with the shock charge. You're just using it as a tool to cover your flank. It's very important. And sixth sense, fast hands, awareness. So if you don't have a good headsets, then use dead silence then. Next one is nuclear. If you're going for nuclear with two other teammates, use the VMP with grip, quick draw, trip mine, EMP, sixth sense, fast hands, scavenger, awareness. You don't really need that silence when going for nukes. I know it's a very unpopular thing, but you really don't need to. And it's a fact. And of course, why would I use a trip mine? So the trip mine can actually be used against campers. It can actually be used aggressively against them. You can throw it at them. If you see them in a corner waiting for you with shock charge and everything, you throw it at them. And the tiny move they make, the tiniest move they make, the trip mine will trip, and it will blow them up or clear the shock charges out and injure the camper as well in the process. And also, very importantly, the trip mine counts towards your nuclear streak. So you see, if you have 29 gun kills and your trip mine goes off and kills someone, that's 30 kills and you get your nuclear. So a lot of people don't know that the trip mines actually count towards your nuclear streak. But of course, don't abuse it. Don't sit in corners and use it. You won't get a nuclear anyway by playing like that. So the next one is the EMP, grenades. So why do I choose the EMP over the concussion? Well, the EMP can clear trip mines and shock charges for you, and you get a lot of points for it. And it also disorientates the enemies as well, for a short space of time. And subconsciously, they just run a straight line. This next time you're playing EMP someone, you'll see them just continue running a straight line. And just remember that. So they're easy to kill that way. And scavenger, of course, to replenish your lethals and tactical grenades. So you have an unlimited supply once you pick up the scavenger packs. The next one is the VMP Streaker. So the same one as class 1, just with a VMP. And I have grip and quick draw. Now, as of right now, I've told you, the VMP is the gun to use with quick draw and grip. However, if you're going into the enemy spawns like I've taught you to, and you're a beginner to it, then use the Kuda with the silencer as I've shown you, because you will survive longer. If you're confident and in your gun skill and your timing and reaction time, then try out the VMP. But if not, use the Kuda in the meantime and master these two weapons. Next one is the Lucky Enemy Streak class loadout. So the same thing, VMP, quick draw, grip. But what I have on here is Cold-Blooded. Now what Cold-Blooded does, it prevents the Raps, the Cerberus, and the Sentry Guns from killing you. So if you're joining a game in progress, and if you're a solo player, that happens a lot, or with one other teammate, and you join a game, and the enemy has streaks up, which often they do, and this class will protect you, it will save you, and it will stop your KD from getting smashed unfairly by the enemy team in a game you just joined mid-progress. So it's really useful. Make sure and equip this class, and Sometimes the enemies can get a care package as well and get lucky and get wraps out of it. And sometimes, you know, if you're playing by yourself, the enemies, if they're stronger than usual, they can feed off your teammates, your weaker teammates, and they can get like a Cerberus or Sentry gun more often, but they won't get wraps though. I mean, if you're playing it correctly, they won't get wraps on you. So this is a very good class setup to use, and make sure you have it equipped. The final one is OK, bring it class. Now this is when everyone's just sitting halfway across the map, and they're trying to control the map. It's against really try-hard competitive players who's just sitting back and picking you off, and nothing seems to work. So you use this class. It's a M8 with the ELO sight, or you can use a red dot as well, with rapid fire, quick draw, and long barrel. And of course, fast stands, awareness, dead silence. And this class will help you out. You're not going to go on big streaks with it, but it will make you compete against good players with it, like really good players. And you will come across them from time to time, and where they just try to lock down the map. They don't run, they don't try to play the game. They just sit back, head glitch, and shoot at you. So you pull this back out and head glitch as well, and counter it. And this is worst case scenario, you pull this out. So also you would see I use fast stands in all of my classes, as again I've told you. Use fast stands. I can't emphasize that enough. I see a lot of people using something as like scavenger or hardwired on its own. You know, use fast stands. It's definitely a must. And if I come across anyone without using fast stands and they're not using fast stands, I will destroy them, as I've told you before. And you know, it's very useful. All the pros use it as well. So definitely keep fast stands as a must on all your perk 2 classes, all your classes in fact. So I hope that helped, guys. And I do have dark matter and everything you need to have in this game. I have it. So I do play the game, guys. So I hope you appreciate that and give you good knowledge that actually works. So make sure to copy all these classes, and it's very important. So please do leave a like if you enjoyed it, if you find it informative, and please do subscribe and share the video. It will help me a lot. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.